Hello, D303 educators. Stephanie Korn here, Instructional Technology Specialist at East High School. Today we are going to look at different ways that you can package your materials in Schoology so that they're all within a page, a discussion, or an assignment. This benefits the students in that it helps to streamline all the information for them. Instead of having 3 or 4 different materials posted that they have to click through, everything could be organized right onto one page or an assignment for them to go through. Easy access for them, streamlining the process of looking at the resources and turning in the assignments or participating in the discussions. So let's take a look at some examples. Here we have a page, and on this page we've got our text along with some images that illustrate the text. Right? And then as we go down, we are linked out to some resources, and there is also a YouTube video attached for further explanation. So let's take a look at what that looks like from the teacher perspective when you are creating it. So if you can see these dotted lines here, that is a table. Tables are very handy when you are trying to organize your information and your resources in a page, assignment, or discussion. It gives you like a placeholder to put those resources in the text. And you would just add a table right up here. Add in however many you need. You can always add additional cells as you go. Right, so you can see from this perspective how this teacher was able to organize it all. It's very much like a mixture between a Google slide and a Google Doc. So you've got pretty much this endless space in which you can add things, but you can add a ton of different things to it, similar to a slide. All right, and then there is the video. So how did we add the video? If we come up here to this Insert Content button, these are ways that we can embed things that we can embed within these pages, assignments, and discussions. So we can embed images and media. We can pull things in from Google Drive. We'll see examples of that in a minute. We can pull in YouTube videos. And you can even pull in things from your Canva account. And we'll see an example of that in a minute as well. Right, so that's where you would embed all of those, and then those things get placed using these yellow placeholders. And then once you click save, you see all the images and that content that was added. Right, another ideas, here we have added some images to add to the aesthetic factor of the page. And it is set up as a choice board directly within Schoology. Notice it uses the table just like the other one did. And in each cell, there is a linked out resource for them to choose from in doing their research. Our next page is an example of how you can create something in Canva, load it right into your course. And again, this kind of adds to the aesthetics of the course, adding in that font and some infographics. And then here's another example of something created in Canva. This as well is a choice board where they can link out to different resources. All right, now all of those were pages. This is an example of what it would look like for an assignment. So here we have all of the instructions, and that's packaged with different emojis and icons. We have embedded a Google Doc that they can use to support their work. We have a rubric attached to it, and a link out to this resource in case they wanted to view it bigger and not embed it in the assignment. So the students can read the directions, read any resources you have on there, any supports that go along with it. And when they're ready, then they could just click that Submit Assignment button and either create or upload the assignment however you asked them to. Right. Let's see how this one looks in the teacher mode. So there we have all of our text. This here is the Google Doc, which once again we added up here in Insert Content, and I pulled that in from the Google Drive Resource app, which pulls things from my drive. And then down here is where we added our link out to this Google Doc. Other thing, we call this the shelf down here, and anything you put on the shelf then gets added as a resource to the bottom. So Insert Content embeds things within the description. Our shelf adds them as a link at the bottom. So there's the link to my doc. You can add an external tool like an Edpuzzle or even Google Files. You could add there as well for the students to work on. Maybe you have a collaborative Google slideshow you want them all to work on. You could add that as the external tool for them to link to. You can add some audio and video recordings to support what you have typed and created in the description. The resource, this is the way that you can pull something from your Google Drive, as well as your resources in Schoology. You can link out to websites and other places on the web, Google Docs, all that good stuff if needed. And the file lets you pull something up from your device. All right, and this rubric, this is where we added in our rubric for this particular assignment. And discussions works exactly the same way, where you set that up in the description, just like you would a page or an assignment. So there are so many ideas here of things that you can pull into and package for your students within Schoology. If you have any questions about any of these or need any support, please do not hesitate to reach out.